Hey YouTubers, Rival X Factor here, and welcome to the first episode of Spoon Fed, where community members like yourself can submit Sexbox, PS3, and PC footage of Battlefield 3, where I openly analyze, talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and today's contestant is Zalmoxis on the PC. Zalmoxis is a lifetime 1.9-ish KD type of guy, and this is a very nice round, and here's the first nice thing he does. He takes a helicopter up the back, up the bum, gets a nice set. And let's talk about setting an MCOM. There is no such thing as a bad set. He's only got two guys near him, but guess what it does? Pulls their tank back, pulls their defense back, and guess what that needs about probably? I bet you my bottom dollar he threw that to hear voices. If there's an enemy on that bomb, he'd have heard it. Hear that noise? That's the noise of them trying to defend the bomb and disable it. Very good. You're on top of your audio cues. You're playing off your audio cues. You're using a good kit for up close. A Rex and an AEK laser sight underslung with Cobra. Now, you did not die in vain because you pulled the entire defense back. Tanks in your face. There's 3 or 4 guys streaming into you. Good job. It's up to your team now to push up. The one thing I did notice is when you bursted that AEK, too much mag dump. Control the recoil a little bit better, but too much mag dump on that AEK. There should have been 2 or 3 small pauses, and you should have eaten that guy trying to steal your ride for lunch. Another good thing that I'm going to call him Zal because I'm just going to murder his name if I don't, is he switches kits because this is a fast spawn armor server, and let's talk about that. On a normal server, where the spawn on armor is 1.5 minutes or more depending on the map, it's so important to play chess with your armor. And I'm going to talk some chess. So kudos for spawning NG, kudos for having a repair tool. You got your reactive armor on. That's always nice. You're rolling the old school canister shell, which sucks now. But let's talk about baiting. I see a mine trap. Now, in tanks, always be by cover. And what'd you do? You caught him out. Shoot the mines. It'd have been done deal. He'd have been gibbed. Now let's talk about one more little mistake. You get him disabled, and you waste a shot on the mines. You should have pillared to the right, taken one last shot on his side, because you have reactive on your left. You could have pulled right, not taken any damage, finished the tank. Another mortal sin. You jump out of the tank. A captain always goes down with his ship. At least the guy at the Titanic did. But I preach that. Now their tank's full health. Their tank's up. You don't have a tank. You're the furthest guy up. Take a couple people with you. Get a shot on the tank. But a couple fundamental thought processes. Stay in the tank. Go after the tank. Get the tank down. Have more cover. Play off a cover. Pillar. Use his mines as a trap. Let him be the idiot who goes out in a branch and steps in the mine. Other than that, very good infantry skills there. Good burst, good recoil control, very quick target acquisition. So there's a lot of good we can take from that, and a couple fundamental thought processes that I hope this instills in people. When you got the tank by the juggler, you go for the trote, as my buddy would say. He can't say throat, right? So he says trote. So good. There's a lot of good here. You've got a good score going on. You're PTFOing. Good recoil control. I can tell this is one of the kits that you use more because it's not bouncing around on you like the AEK is. And I took out a little footage, and let's talk about this right here. Never stand right here. Why? AEK, RPG, M320, anything splashes on those walls, you're dead. And let's talk about another fundamental. Why stand right here? That whole area is open, right where you're looking. Why not jump one layer back into the pit rocks, where you can cover and pillar people depending on where the line of fire is coming? It's very good that you covered the bomb. There is no wrong there. But what I'm trying to impart on you is use cover wisely. Just like the tank. When you got the tank, use cover wisely. When you're in the pit, definitely use cover wisely. You can farm some kills in that pit if you use those rocks properly. And watch the bomb. And cut them off. You can cut off a whole lane if you take pit with 1 or 2 guys. So again, very good infantry skills, very nice shot, right before you got shot by those 3 guys. There's nothing you could have done to save yourself there. So very, very good job. All right, so take 2 with the tank, and let's talk about positioning again, because I think that's something that you could work on and just rip people apart once you get this figured out. There are 4 major lanes here. When I typically tank this, number 1, I would have run those people over. Number 2, pick a lane. Don't go back and forth between all of them. Pick one spot and pillar it, all right? Because you can do a lot. A tank intimidates. Snipers don't typically run in front of tanks. Most medics don't typically run in front of a tank. So if you're positioned properly, all right, you're gonna save a lot of lives and kill a lot of people. And getting out of the tank's always a bad idea. But let's give you kind of a report card here. Infantry skills, very, very good. Good kit selection, good shot, good reaction time. Your PTFOing, how well do you play the objective? Can't be any better. 10 out of 10. Your armor positioning could be a lot better. I think if you could improve a little bit in the armor segment with just positioning, because this is chess, not checkers, you would be a beast of an armor player. And it has to do with reading your minimap, watching your minimap, knowing where the friendlies are, positioning off of friendlies. Because again, the tank isn't the spearhead to the Zerg, it's a complement to the Zerg. So you never want your tank to be where friendlies are not. So Zalmoxis, thank you for the footage. Very nice reaction times, very well played. Yeah, if you want to check this player out, his battle log's down below, and so is his YouTube page. And if you want to submit footage, go to the media website, media.rivalgaming.org. And thanks for watching Spoonfed.